Alright, so today we are driving from our home in Berthoud, Colorado, back to Kansas City, Missouri area. We moved from there about a year ago, a little less than a year ago now, and we still have a house for sale there in Kansas City that we are finally putting up for rent because we can't sell it. The value of the home has dropped below what we owe on it. We got an 80-20 loan, which means the 20% is the higher interest loan, and then the 80% is the rest of the loan, but the 20% makes up the fact we didn't have a down payment. So we owe basically the entire price of the house and can't afford to sell it for less than what we paid for it because we'll end up having to pay $15,000 at closing. We don't have that kind of money to pay. So we're going to rent it. So hopefully we'll rent it for 2 to 3 years and nothing will hopefully bad will happen to it, and then we'll be able to sell it when the market gets better. Maybe we can get a loan modification. We're just stuck in that gap though, where so now that my phone is back, I'm just gonna pick up where I left off. Where did I leave off? So we have to rent the house because we can't sell it. That's long and short story. We have to go back to Kansas City. Driving on a Saturday. We'll be there tomorrow. We'll meet with the property management company tomorrow. Hopefully they don't tell us we have to paint anything or whatnot because we really don't have the time to do it, but we will if we have to. And then we'll come back on Monday and go back to work again. So I feel like the country is coming back, but I don't feel like that really affects me at all because I have a job. I have a good job, a good career where I can go to work every day and know that I'm going to still have my job, and that's how we can afford to pay rent out in Colorado and also pay our mortgage, in Kansas City. But I know obviously other people aren't in the same situation that I'm in, and I'm not faulting any of those people who've gone the route of defaulting or short sailing, but. We really got screwed over. We feel like from our bank. It was our own fault. We didn't know what the 80-20 loan was. It just seemed like a good deal at the time. But any other time in history, we wouldn't have been able to get that loan, and then we wouldn't be in the position where we are. We would have had to have had a down payment. Therefore, the house probably we would have been able to sell it and not be in the hole. So we really don't have anybody to blame but ourselves. But the bank really hasn't been. Really been helpful in trying to help out people who are stuck in the middle, who are doing a good job, who have been doing a good job, but just can't afford to sell the house or the house won't sell. So it's unfortunate, but it puts us in this situation. And hey, we get to go visit people that we haven't seen in a year. So hooray for that. But yeah, that's it. Probably a bad idea. Driving right into it.
It's funny.
What's funny?
Mariah said it happened a couple of times now. Somebody will knock on their door and ask to speak with her parents. And she's got a face. Do I really look that young? That's twice now that I've had somebody ask for my parents.
That's funny. Okay, that'll be good. This is a welcome back to us from Kansas City. We have passed through Topeka on our way to Lawrence and then on our way to Kansas City, greeted by the biggest, nastiest looking storm that I have seen all year. And we live in Colorado, where you can see storms coming. You can see them from miles away because there are no trees. And this is the biggest, ugliest, nastiest storm, and I have to drive it right into it. Thank you very much, Kansas City. Love your weather, making me remember why I moved.